Indonesian President Joko Widodo announced the makeup of his new cabinet in a highly anticipated press conference on Sunday. The announcement brings to a close nearly a week of rumor and debate amid delays by Widodo and his team of advisors. The announcement is, for many, the first test for Widodo's incoming administration. The president rode into office on promises of reform, but opposition in the House of Representatives and backroom political dealings have already threatened to undermine some of his goals. Which brings us to the big question: how does Widodo's new government stack up?
Hello, I'm Florence Armain and welcome to BeritaSatu English's special coverage on Widodo's new cabinet. In the next 30 minutes, we are going to drill down on the president's incoming cabinet, providing important background and context on the people who will be working alongside the new president to lead the nation for the next 5 years.
Widodo introduced 34 new cabinet members to the public on Sunday, unveiling a cabinet that falls short of the president's plans to stack his administration with professionals and technocrats. 13 of the 34 cabinet members come from the public and private sector, including promising appointees like Anies Baswedan as the Minister of Culture, Elementary and Middle Education, and Endroyono Susilo as the Coordinating Minister for Maritime Affairs. 8 of the cabinet members are women, including Retno Marsudi, Indonesia's first female foreign minister, and Susi Pujiastuti as the Minister of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries. Widodo's cabinet features the largest number of women in ministerial positions to date. 15 of the 34 are career politicians with ties to both Widodo's coalition in the House and Indonesian Democratic Party of Struggle, PDIP chairwoman Megawati Soekarno Putri. The presence of Riamizat Riyakudu as the Minister of Defense has given human rights activists pause, while the appointment of Cahyo Kumolo, the PDIP's second-in-command, as the Minister for Home Affairs smacks of political patronage.
It's the presence of these political appointees that have some doubting Widodo's ability to roll out reforms while simultaneously appeasing his coalition in the House. Widodo has garnered praise for several of his appointments, including his picks for the positions of Finance Minister, Health Minister, and Communication Minister.
University of Indonesia senior researcher Bambang Brojonegoro will step in as the nation's finance minister. Bambang served as Deputy Finance Minister during President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono's second term. He has served as a senior researcher at the University of Indonesia's Laboratory of Economics and Development Studies since 2002. Economists have heralded the appointment, saying that Bambang and Coordinating Minister for the Economy Sofyan Jalil were well acquainted with the problems facing Indonesia's economic growth. The country's new health minister, Nila Muluk, is both a professor at University of Indonesia's Faculty of Medicine and a presidential envoy for Indonesia's programs to meet the United Nations Millennium Development Goals from 2009 to 2014. Nila was initially eyed for the health minister post during the Yudhoyono's second term in office, but she lost the position to Endang Rahayu Sedianingsih. Similar praise has been awarded to Widodo's choice of Rudiantara as the country's Communications and Information Technology Minister. Rudiantara has a proven track record with all of the nation's cellular carriers, including stints as the Director of Telkomsel, the Director of Corporate Affairs at XL, and General Manager for Business Development at Indosat. He also sat on the board of directors of several companies, including state-run utility firm Perusahaan Listrik Negara, PLN, and the private mining company Rajawali Asia Resources. Anies Baswedan will serve as the Minister of Culture, Primary and Middle Education. A popular figure in Indonesia, Anies served as nation's youngest rector at Paramadina University and is the founder of Indonesia Mengajar, a foundation that sends young teachers to work in remote areas. Anies has been a part of Widodo's team since his campaign for presidency, acting as the campaign spokesman and later a member of the president's transition team. The new Coordinating Minister for Maritime Affairs, Endroyono Susilo, has a long resume of working in the maritime and fisheries industry. Indroyono has been the UN's Director of the Fisheries and Aquaculture Resources Use and Conservation Division in the Fisheries and Aquaculture Department since 2012. He previously served as the Director General of Sea Research and Exploration in the Ministry of Maritime and Fisheries and the Secretary at Coordinating Ministry for People's Welfare.